How's it going, everybody? HotDogFPV Live.
What up?
Over here on Westside's channel tonight. Ben had to take care of some things. How's everybody doing tonight?
What's up, man?
Ben,
Chilling.
got the guests in the house.
Yeah, we have the Kellermans.
Right.
How's it going, Kellermans?
Good, good. How are you guys doing?
Good, good.
Trying to bring up the chat here.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it up myself. We're off to a rocky start today. That's okay.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll
see where we go. I just found out that I was hosting this just a short while ago, so
there's 4 people watching, and so there's 5 of us here. So who doesn't have it on? I'm guessing Kelly.
We have it on.
Nice hat, Joe.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah.
Sparky Josh is here with us.
Nice.
Oh, hey, there we go. Nice.
Thank you, Josh. All right. Yeah, still getting set up here.
Are you gonna treat us with some green screen magic tonight?
No, I'm just in the garage, and I wanted to cover up the dirty ass garage door. That's all.
So what have you guys been up to this week? Derek? You've been putting out lots of videos, I know that.
I have. I got nowhere to go, man. Motor's got to come out of the Jeep, and you know I can't really do anything right now because it's the 4th of July, so I'm stuck at home, and I've been making a lot of content. I went out and I flew today, and man, you guys got to see. If you see any video that I do this year, this is the one. I sagged and killed a battery about a half mile out with Crossfire, and yeah, man, I had to go through about football fields with poison ivy and through the suburbs of Western Massachusetts. It was quite an adventure. I wish I could have got more of it on film, but you know, when you go down like that, like I was just out of there. So I don't know. Just check it out. It's a good one. I sing in it too. So there's actually, you know what? No, I don't sing in it. So
was Batman with you?
No Batman, unfortunately.
Yeah.
How about you, Joe? What have you been up to?
My struggle with the butterfly.
Yeah.
Fuck. I don't know, man.
So what are you gonna do
about that?
Yeah, what are you gonna do with that board, man?
All right, I have 2 reverbs that I fly like 99% of the time, and I put a Helio spring in both of them. Only difference between the 2 quads are the motors, and I had the same exact issues with both quads. Talked to a couple of the Butterfly devs, sent them black box, loaded up the plasma tree, and looked at all like the gyro readings and everything. Could not figure out what the fuck was going on. Basically, it flew super smooth, but I would get a really odd bobble on throttle punches, and I could not get it locked in. Like, you know, you normally tune the PIDs, you know, you get a bobble, you bump the eyes up to get rid of that, raise, you know, TPA, anti-gravity. All that stuff does not apply to Butterfly. So it was a nightmare. And then someone messaged me saying, hey, by the way, someone wrote a hex file to burn Betaflight 3.4 onto the Helio board. And it was like my prayers were answered. Like, I flashed both boards with Betaflight, and within 3 packs, I had both of them locked in.
It's the story of my life right there. Swear.
Yeah.
Man,
oh my God.
I've been flying Butterflight on everything, but nothing is a Helio board. And honestly, well, I'm a shitty pilot, but I love Butterflight. So
I've had such bad luck with Butterflight. Like, I tried it on 3 different quads, 3 different flight controllers, and just weird things happen. Like, I drop out of the sky and tumble and twitch weird, and I don't know. And then as soon as I'd flash everything back to Betaflight, it was like,
you know, because doing it wrong. You
But
got
that's what my buddy told
You know
me
what?
too.
$20
You know what?
Omnibus flight controllers. Done deal. Like it's magic.
I think it's hit or miss. I really do. I think some
Yeah,
setups,
it's per setups. Yeah.
yeah,
Right,
some
like
setups it
PSCs
works
don't like it.
great. Yeah, some just don't like it. But my other issue was that my motors were running really hot.
Yeah, my motors were hot on this thing too. I made in this today, and
Yeah.
it's got the Helio. I think I'm gonna put Beta Flight on it though.
You know what though? They try telling me, oh, your motors are noisy, and I'm running the Hype Train grinders, and they're brand new. Like, how are you gonna tell me brand new Hype Train motors are noisy? Like,
I believe that. They're a pretty aggressive motor, you know. They have a large stator.
Yeah. But then, okay, but my other quad,
I mean,
set up the same.
Emax motors are noisy, and those are similar. You know, I mean, just
yeah. But I mean, for brand new motors to have those kind of symptoms, like on default settings and run hot motors, like these guys should really be making. Yeah, they should really be setting up some more safer defaults. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's weird how you can go from the default butterfly having issues and switch it right back to beta flight, no physical changes, and then everything's great. So it's like it's a tried and true safe zone. I like it.
Yeah, Richard, the boss man for MB, you know, he runs nothing but Beta Flight. He said he tried Butter one time, and he got all kinds of video noise and this and that. I love it on my CL racing boards, but if I tried putting Butterflight on anything else, I feel like Beta Flight performs better.
See, and I got a buddy I fly with, Phil Thrills, and he just swears by it. He's like, it's the greatest thing. He has no problems with it.
That's what Vortex is flying right now. You know, I was hanging out with them on the shit show on Tuesday, and we asked him, you know, what's he flying? He said he's flying Butterflight, so.
Right, so can't knock it because it's working for some really well.
Yeah,
right.
But it's just
I like it, man. I even have it in my whoops.
Damn, nice.
I still need to butter my B.
No joke, yeah, man. You got to butter your B. Man, I totaled my B. I gotta get a new one. So newbie drone, if you're watching, I need a new Acro B, please. Well, they're handing them out like candy right now. So what's one more? Right?
Apparently,
I see that.
You know, they don't answer my emails. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
No, they do sometimes.
I gotta start spamming people. I swear.
I know, right? What's up, Kelly? How you doing? Haven't heard you speak tonight.
Yeah.
I am not complaining, man. Actually went out earlier and met up with Copper Top. He was just.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
he's got a job or something going on in Illinois, and is kind of like hopping into the Rotor Riot thing as well. So he's just passing through and hit me up like just north of Columbus, and so I got everything I needed to do done real quick and asked the wife for a pass to go and fly. And so I went down and there's a big stack downtown that I've flown before and taking people to, and that's where actually he suggested going. So we went down, and I had a pack sitting here on my desk and took one with me and left that, so I only had one. So I flew it and charged it and flew it again, and he flew like I think 4 packs and destroyed 1 quad. So luckily he's got 3 with him, so he'd be all right. But yeah, that's really it. I've been.
That's cool. Yeah, Copper Top's a good dude.
Yeah, he's
What up,
awesome.
Copper Top?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's one of our watchers right now. One of the 6 people watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to spam here.
I posted to the Riot and to the Hot Dog page.
Oh, you did? All right.
Yeah.
So not a whole lot else though. Same old, same old.
That's cool.
Hanging in on life. Yep. Haven't been doing much travel for work or anything. So
How was your guys' 4th of July?
Mine was good.
We had a fire ban all day,
Yep.
and then it rained right as the damn show started.
No shit.
So they canceled it. But it was cool because we drove around this neighborhood and found some renegades, and they were just mortar after mortar, mortar after mortar. So the kids got to watch, and that's what it's all about. You know? Making the kids happy.
Hell yeah.
But it was cool. We were literally standing in the rain as people were shooting them off. It was cool.
Nice.
Yeah, we got the fire band too, but they still did our stadium display. And Virjan, my buddy, he's here in the live stream with us. He's got a Mavic, so we like kind of went a little bit where everybody away from everybody else and put his Mavic up in the air. Got some pretty cool stuff.
Whereas at least somebody was able to get some good footy this year.
Yeah, I had nothing going on by me. My neighborhood was like dead.
Yeah, it was dead here too. I didn't go anywhere.
And they just lifted the ban by me. Like there's like fireworks stands on like every corner, and like nobody was doing anything. It was the weirdest thing.
See, I was surprised too. Our town's usually like fuck it, but we were had no problems. Nobody. I
think it's because of the wildfires, because everybody's like, man, we don't want that. Yeah, exactly. We do not want that to happen anywhere else.
And it's weird. As soon as it started dumping rain, like the fireworks just started going. Dude. We're like, it's good. We're good.
We're good now. Yeah, rain's gonna put it out.
It was good times.
Yep, and I took a trip down to California this past weekend.
Nice.
Dude, no quad left behind, bro.
Yep, no quad left behind.
Yeah, you got to explain that story.
Yeah.
So I knew I was gonna be driving past it, and I was like trying to beat the sun. I was like trying to time it right. We got there right as golden hour is starting. It's pretty windy, and there's actually a couple people that were there when I got there, just taking pictures or something. But I got like 5 or 6 packs in, and I promise never say to yourself, all right, just one more. Because that's what happened. I was like, all right, well, I got enough time for one more, and then we'll bounce.
You start getting cocky.
And it's within like 20 seconds of the last pack. Like I'm like flying around in this like little building, and then I like come to like loop over the tree, and the wind just puts me right in the top of the tree.
Yeah,
so,
that thing reached out.
I looked around for probably 30-40 minutes to find something to use. I ended up just throwing rocks for like 20 minutes.
It's always the wind, right, Chris?
The wind was so bad that like I'd like throw one to the left of the tree, and then the right of the tree, and then the left of the tree. So I had to call it, that's the first time I've ever had to like walk away from a quad. It was sad, and I was like telling myself that fucker's gone, or like worst case scenario is going through my head, like the wind's gonna blow it down while I'm not there, and someone else is gonna pick it up.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's what I was going through today, man. I didn't think I was ever going to see that thing again.
But I went down and had a good time at the beach, and relaxed and reset my brain. And I searched and found some used climbing equipment and picked it up for pretty cheap. And
yeah, that's badass, dude. That's not easy to do.
I mean, describe climbing equipment.
The mental thing was a big part of it. Was like I'd never climbed like that, like. Yeah. Give me some branches, and I'll shimmy my way up all the top. Pine tree. I'll get up a pine tree.
I wouldn't have gone up there. Nope.
I know. Yeah, right.
Paid a local to shimmy his ass up there.
I like contemplated going down. Like all these options went through my head, but and then like the cheapest guy was like $200, $300, and I'm like at that point
would have been worth it
on the quad. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm telling myself I want the footage.
That place is so dope, though. Like, that footage would be worth more than the quad.
But listen to this. This happened today, and this is really shitty. So I was like, shuffling around my SD cards, and I didn't dump the footage from that yet. Only the clip that I used for that rescue and I formatted the card and lost all the footage anyways.
No.
Are you fucking kidding?
Yep. So you guys will get a DVR edit. That's about it.
Oh man.
Sad DVR.
After all that fucking shit, I'm telling myself like I just want the SD card back, and then I fucking the footage.
Yep.
Yeah. Insert foot.
I know that feeling too. That's the only thing that has any value to me is that SD card.
I was already like, if there's a way that the SD card can just like come at me, like I just want the SD card. The tree can have the quad.
Well, you know, if you smack the GoPro hard enough, yes, the
It'll
SD
come
card
out.
will come at you.
Yeah. So that was my unfortunate thing that happened today.
Oh my god, dude! Insult to injury.
Yeah.
That's like having like the most epic flight ever, and then you land and the GoPro's not on.
And I stopped at this other place. It's got the world's tallest thermometer, and I dove that too.
That's awesome.
Got some awesome footage, but that was on that SD card.
Oh,
I got the DVR, so
Oh,
And
see, my DVR doesn't work on my goggles for some
no,
reason.
that sucks. I actually just started doing the automatic record, where as soon as you turn it on, it starts recording.
That's what I used to do. And then,
kind of
and then
annoying, though.
one day it just wasn't working. I took the card out, formatted it, tried a different card.
What kind of goggles you running?
Dominator V3s.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I got.
Yeah, you know, you hold the button down and then you click it one more time to start.
Yep, and your red light
Doing it
blinks.
manually.
Yeah.
It's just nothing.
Have you tried different SD cards?
Yeah, I tried like 3 different cards.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah, and it's my only pair of goggles, so I'm not going to send them in, have them take like 2 weeks to fucking work on them. So, yeah.
Take more than that.
Yeah.
2 weeks, I'd be lucky.
Just to get there.
That's just to get there.
That's
Yeah.
almost like you get the new goggles when you upgrade, then you send those in, and then you sell them afterwards or keep them for ride-alongs.
Yeah. Well, I got one of those little Boss Cam watches that I stuck on my my radio too, so which is pretty dope.
Yeah, it's good to carry a screen or something.
You know what? eBay, $35 for that thing. Can't complain. And I did like the Velcro on the back and stuck it right like over the speaker on my radio.
Yep. Yeah, I have one of those. You know the Inductrix, the what do they call it? The FPV, the original one they came out with the yellow canopy. I have the monitor from that, and so that's good to carry along because it's small, so you don't really notice it in your bag, and I don't know, it works.
Give some shout outs to everybody who's here. We got Skodin's here, Virgin's here, Copper Top.
Who found their way over here?
I tried spamming. So.
Mr. Rick James, 83.
That's
Rick James, bitch.
right.
Brad, he's been here for a while.
Fuck your couch.
Man, you know what's so funny? I was watching The Office the other day, and it was Michael Scott and his Chris Rock impersonation, and they have the sensitivity training. Oh my god, that is a good one. And he doesn't understand like what the problem is. That's just fantastic.
Is that where he brings in Mr. Clump or the fat person? His fat alter ego?
No, that's a different one. But he makes everyone stick Post-its on their head with different races.
Yeah. And he makes Kelly be Indian.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah.
Oh, I gotta do my goggle strap giveaway.
That one.
Pick tonight.
Oh, yeah, you're doing that live, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Is it too late? Is it too late for me to enter?
All right.
I'll wait a little bit more.
All right, give me like 5 minutes. I'll do it right now.
What?
I said, give me like 5 minutes. I'll enter.
Okay.
What's up, Fish Feet? We got Samus here.
Yeah. What up, girl? Oh yeah, so I'm going up to the Boston Tea Party this weekend.
Nice.
With old Gravy Leg. That'll be fun. I talked to Bot and Andrea, and I guess the Droners is going to be filming, so that's going to be pretty dope.
Hell yeah! Get on the episode of the Droners.
Yeah. Yo, did you guys see the whole display for the logo that she did? Oh, dude, it's so sick. I guess she was collecting busted quad parts, and she made it looks like a mountain of garbage quad parts, but and then it's got the Droners logo that's backlit with red neons and shit. It looks sick.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah. Let me see if I can find it. It's really impressive, actually.
I'm pretty impressed with droners and their production value and their videos.
Yeah, definitely.
They are on point.
Yeah, dude. Like I talked to Bot, and like I guess they gave him like gas money and like party money and shit. Like so, it's
That's
gonna be
cool.
pretty dope. Yeah. So.
I'll be right back, guys. Sorry. Hello.
All right, here we go. So I got a face hugger. Full bottom plate removal.
What are you working on?
Mr. Twisty. Yeah, you should have seen this thing. It had a little bit of a horizontal lean, just a minor one.
Did it lean to the left?
It leaned this way, so I don't know which way that looks in your camera. I don't know.
Are you right-handed?
It depends which way you look at the quad, because if you look at the quad, it would go to the left, but if you had the camera facing you, I would say it would go to the right.
Come on. My computer sucks.
Nice hat, Joe. Did you get some batteries finally?
Yeah, dude. The new Mini Star batteries are sick.
Did you get the 4S or 5S?
4S. I haven't messed with 5S yet.
I need some 5S 120Cs in my life.
You know what it is? I've always ran like regular tattoos, and they're, you know how the old like China Hobby lines are like longer?
Yep.
Like ridiculously long.
I kind of like it. For my flow ride, they fit perfect.
Yeah, I've always had a hard time fitting them, like especially on my reverbs or my QAVR. Like it like hung off the back and it was super annoying. But the Mini Stars are actually shorter, but they have fatter cells.
That's cool.
That's how they get the 120C out of it.
Like every other battery company, fatter, not longer.
Right. Yeah.
Sure,
girth, not length. Hold on, let me see if I can screen share this. Yeah, but no, they pull hard. I was very impressed, actually.
Yeah, I need to get some bigger batteries for this thing. Like this is a 1500 5S, and it looks tiny on this thing.
Yeah, it does. I had a 4-cell battery die just the other day. I think I'm gonna take the other one I have and build a 5S out of it.
Do it.
See how it goes.
Have you ever ran a 5S pack before?
Once.
Not me.
Yeah, you haven't. One time, my buddy let me, and my shit wasn't rated for 5S, but it flew it anyway.
Yeah, a lot of stuff will take 5S. It's like 6S that you know.
Can you guys see that?
Oh, that's badass. Here,
dude, how sick is that? Yeah, I guess she helped make it, but that's all like quad parts.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I can see like tiny whoop frames and.
Yeah, here, there's another one.
Oh wow.
Big.
Yeah, you can see all like frame parts and shit. Yeah.
Look at all them whoop frames.
Yeah. All down here.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, their production value is so high.
Yeah, that is awesome.
When I watch their episodes, it's like watching something on TV. It's impressive.
Am I still screen sharing?
No, I unpresented to you.
Oh, okay.
Quads.
But yeah, you were screen sharing. You're still there. You go.
It went black.
Right,
oh my god.
Okay. It did like the
just everything is black.
Yeah. Sweet. All right. Why don't I do my my pick here?
Do it.
Oh wait, hang on. I forgot to enter.
Yeah. All right. So okay. Commentpicker.com.
Yep.
The URL. All right. Hold on. Let me bring the chat up. Am I missing anything here?
So show them what you did
Present.
to your log rabbit.
All right. All right. Can you see that? All right.
No.
I got the URL in.
We can't see, so just give us a play-by-play.
Okay. Ready? I'm gonna hit go.
Woo! Somebody's about to get lucky.
Who's winning the goggle strap?
I don't know if you want this or not.
It's rigged.
Oh, fuck. All right, I fucked up. Hold on.
Not that person.
I put in the YouTube link for this right now. That's not gonna work.
That's funny.
Right.
Somebody here is winning a goggle strap, it seems.
Yeah, they didn't even enter.
If you guys aren't already subbed to Joe Stan, go hit his channel. Joe Stan FPV.
You know what? Yeah, I'll give it a few minutes. If you guys want to enter to win a HotDogFPV goggle strap, I'll give it a few more minutes then.
Nice way to build suspense.
Yep. You have to go on my channel, subscribe, and
put a comment in the chat so they can find you, Joe.
Oh, yeah.
And then they can just click.
So while we're waiting for that, let's since we have a couple here, let's ask them about flying as a couple.
Yeah, that is sick. Like, that's got to be awesome that you guys share something like that. Like, I'm so jealous. It's not even funny.
Yeah, it is. It is pretty cool. I mean, he's the reason I got into it. So.
I was just gonna ask who started first and who addicted, and
I was thoroughly addicted. Yeah. I don't even know. A coworker showed me like a building dive video, and was like, "I need that in my life." So, like, I blew like my whole tax return on gear and tried to research as much as I could so I could buy some good shit. But she hated it. She hated it because I was always gone flying. I'm like, oh, I'm going to fly. Oh, I'm going to fly.
All right, I guess I'll just sit here with the kids, you know. It just got old. So I'm like, I picked up the sim one day and was like, I could do that. You know, that's not hard. I could do that. And it was a lot of fun. So I was like, yeah, this is fun. I'll do this. And that was pretty much it.
That's cool.
Then my wallet went from being this thick to
I can't even imagine. Wow. I can't even imagine. That's what I was gonna. That was my question. Is
you just gotta
how do you even buy stuff?
Well, but that's just the normal progression for FPV anyway. So ultimately, it would have happened anyway. So
now we're at the point too where we're not really breaking things too often, unless we're pushing ourselves purposely. So
yeah, Jess, you progressed a lot.
Phases of FPV for sure.
I've been following both of you guys for a while.
Yeah, both of you guys are on fire right now.
Yeah, we're definitely trying. I am. I've been really pushing it outside my comfort zone, and I think it's been paying off.
Oh yeah,
she has, and you know, she's been successful. I push so hard about like practicing on the sim, even though it's not real. There's a point to it. And
of course. Yeah.
Now. I can see it, just inverted jaw spins.
Yeah. That trippy spin.
All right.
Yeah, you so almost had it too.
I know.
I was like, good, so close.
And then I kicked my motor full of mud, and that was the end of that. So,
yeah. But
it's not over. It's definitely not over.
No. So you just got to commit. You got to roll into it and then lay in the throttle to keep yourself from dropping to the ground.
See,
way more throttle.
And it's hard too, guys. We run like 20, 25 degree camera angle. I showed her in the sim. I'm like, look, do it at 60, and it's like
totally different ball game.
Yeah.
But I can't.
I run like 30, and it's still tough. Like you really got to lay in the throttle.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever fly each other's quads? Like, if you break yours, does he like grab yours and fly it?
All right, so we share a Tyrannus, we share goggles, and we share the Session 5. We have a 4 and a 5. So yeah, it's a battle, like making sure that I don't destroy the Session.
Yeah.
And then I have
especially nowadays.
Yeah.
But it's, you know, it's because I just want to go toot around. I don't want to break your stuff.
Yeah. But his rates are a little bit higher than mine, than what I typically run. So if I'm flying his quad, it's because I you know, he's aware that I might break it. And
and I don't mind, you know. Like we're both on the chameleons, and
Durable frames.
I love
Man.
that TI.
Got one.
man,
They're asking which video. It's the one that says Hot Dog FPV goggle strap giveaway. Yeah, you guys just got to leave a comment on that video because I'm using a comment picker to pick the winner. So.
Not favorites.
Yeah, no. Yeah, totally random. Yeah. So.
Miss K, you won one of the straps given away by the team, didn't you?
Yeah, that's right over there.
Yes, by
Since
Derek.
we both share goggles, she picked it, and we both rock it.
Yep.
Nice.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, that's good.
But I really like it.
Hell yeah.
It's it's really sturdy. It's,
You know, it would be cool to do like a two-face theme with you guys, like half the goggle strap one, like you pick it, and half she pick it.
that would be cool.
And when you get B-roll, you just get it from different sides.
Yes.
So you got two pairs of goggles.
Well, this is my good side, so. This is,
Right. All right.
your
I have
good
no
side.
good side, so
Yeah, girls always have a good side. Guys don't care at all.
But yeah, it's cool, man. You know, it's even a family thing now. We have a 4-year-old little
Absolutely.
girl and a 2-year-old boy, and we let him tiny whoop around with, you know, the little $30 ones from Walmart. Whiskey throttle it to the ceiling, you know. I don't care, you know, and they just have a blast. So when I ask my son what he wants to be when he grows up, he says a drone pilot.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Starting them fresh.
yeah.
Kelly's got some little flyers on his hands too.
Dude,
That was cute.
that little girl has some skill, sir. I was impressed. After what, like 30 minutes, you said she was cruising around on her own, just killing it.
Yeah, you talking about Parker?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, man. Ace is my oldest, man. She's 13 and she has no interest whatsoever. Yeah,
Teenagers, right?
yeah, it's weird. Busy on Instagram or whatever, texting her friends and
Yeah, my oldest is 12. She's the
Yeah.
same way. Yeah. Yep.
crazy
Actually,
world we
did you
live
see
in.
did you guys see the drone boomerang video I did on the Instagram?
Okay,
Yeah.
Peter McKinnon.
Yeah, I know, right? No, I actually took a second GoPro mount and bolted it to the bottom back of my quad. So
Yep.
that when I took off and pitched forward, it was pointed straight backward.
Yep, totally.
It was pretty
awesome.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been meaning to do that for like months now.
I wish I had a second GoPro so
You
then I
bastard.
could do
Yeah,
some
I got
sick
two
edits.
sessions that
see?
make one go forward and one go, you know.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I'm pretty rich with the GoPros right now. I personally own 3 sessions.
Dang.
Sick, bro.
Nice,
That's a
man.
win.
Yeah. One of them is broken and it's a little iffy, but you know, still get video out of it, so that's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
Yep. Can't change the settings. I have no idea what it's doing, but it does it.
It's giving you video is what it's doing.
Yep. Yep.
So let's talk a little bit about that long range stuff. Since Derek, you just downed a quad. Is this your first like semi long range quad retrieval?
Yeah, that's the longest walk I took, and it was all my fault. I did everything wrong from the beginning. Like deciding,
Yeah, it usually is.
yeah, like deciding to embark on that journey with a battery at 14.2 volts, for example. Yeah, that sort of, you know.
That's landing voltage, not starting voltage.
Well, you know, you're out there and you're like, oh man, this is like a really cool looking shot. And then next thing I know, I'm like, hey guys, look, no hands. And it's just cruising and cruising and cruising. Yeah, and then the battery starts to sag, and I'm like, oh, this is bad. This is really bad. I had some altitude though because I was trying to stay above the trees to keep my video clean. So I was just kind of doing like an ascending out and over and like all these like suburban neighborhoods. I was, not super far. I was at least a half mile out from where I was when the battery started to sag. But
distance.
Yeah, it was a rough journey because, God, I had to go through about 100 yards of woods. that I mean, it was thick and it was full of like poison ivy and everything. As soon as I got home, I took a shower. I'm like, just, you know, hoping you're not
red.
Yeah, I think I'm okay. So, but there was that.
Let me ask you this: were you DVRing?
Nope.
You need to.
And yeah, well,
let this be a learning lesson. I promise. I've had DVR save quads, like for sure save it, and I've seen quads lost because they weren't DVRing. You know?
Well, this was all a learning lesson.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have been.
But you got your quad back, so that's a good lesson.
I did. Yeah, I shouldn't have been out over the neighborhoods like that. I met a lady. She was really nice. She was like kind of my pal. She was. No, well, I mean, she's probably old enough to be my sugar mama, but she had a husband, and I already have a sugar mama, so, you know, that spot's filled. No, but she was nice. She was gardening, and she helped me look a little bit because she knew the neighbors and stuff, and so that was kind of a bonus.
That's nice. It's cool to meet cool people when you're out, you know.
Yeah, but I thanked her profusely, and, you know, I mean, that was a bad situation. I mean, here it is. I crash a quad, and the first thing out of her mouth is that a drone? And I'm like,
no.
Yeah,
really?
It's a quadcopter. That's when you definitely are like, no, this is a quadcopter.
Yeah, exactly. And so I tried explaining to her a little bit, and she was kind of intrigued. And she's like, oh, like on ESPN. And I'm like, yeah, kind of like ESPN. Yeah. So see, I guess they have somewhat of a positive impact. But that was that, and then it was too hot to be hiking like that through the woods. There was that. I'm telling you got to see the video. It is a good one. I'm pretty flustered at the end.
Is that going to be on your channel soon?
It's actually scheduled for release.
Oh.
I'm ahead of the game for right now, dude. I've been like content like every day.
I'm just sitting at home.
I saw you posted a butterfly or a beta flight. Oh my god. Video.
Yeah. So those videos are like the tortoise versus the hare. Like they never get a lot of videos right away, or like a lot of hits right away. But in the long run,
they keep going.
Yep,
yeah.
Like every day, it's like 3 views, 3 views, 3 views. But in like 6 months, you look at it and it's like 5,000, right? And you're like, holy crap.
It's that stuff that people are searching for, you know?
Yeah, you know. But I have a subscriber base that actually requests that type of stuff. And I've really been lacking on the production of those videos. So I kind of really tried to pump a bunch of them out to help them. And, you know, I mean, that's really what it's about anyway. So
Derek's rocking the sticker bomb shirt. Very nice.
Yeah, this one's number 2. Unfortunately, I'm on the back this time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
How about you, Joe? You're up in Crossfire. What's the longest retrieval you've had to do?
The only time I've ever fail safed with it was only like 100 yards away. Like I've gone over a mile out and back with it. And
you're lucky.
Totally fine.
Here's the OG. Here's the OG.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
It's
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, dude.
You framed
and of course, since you put my ass on the back is in the front, but that's okay.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Oh,
that's all that matters.
That's the one that got taken down real quick.
Dude, yes, this is the OG. This is the rare edition.
Yeah.
So what, Teespring yanked that thing?
Yeah, auction, eBay.
There was only 5.
Starting bid 5,000.
Yeah, only 5 of those sold before it got ripped down.
I'm surprised that they honored the sales after that still, you know, and weren't just like, here's a refund.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
That's what we were expecting.
No, their policy is, and if they don't catch it right away, they will honor any sales that were made before they took it down. So
well, that's kind of smart on their part because they get the money from the sale and they don't get copyright, you know, problems from.
They could say, "Oh, we caught it. We shut it down. You know, we
caught it." Your accent really came out there.
No. Damn it! I lost a nut.
Uh-oh.
At least you got one more.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna have to.
How about you, Kellermans? I know Lewis. He fail-safed, but he wasn't running the Crossfire rig, right?
Oh man, no! That first time on the ridgeline, no, that was FR Sky receiver, and it was my own fault. I did down behind this first ridgeline in front of myself, I looked at her before, like, because we both flew that area, and I was like, don't fail safe. Don't dip behind that hill.
Yeah, you were like, don't do that. Don't do this.
That's
go
just
behind
the
there.
law of attraction at its finest.
Yeah. So, yeah, it is what it is. But, you know, I've had some wonkiness with the Crossfire as well. I've been slacking. I don't have any OSD, which would probably give me some more confidence. But
oh, bro, once you have RSSI and the OSD, you'll go anywhere.
Yeah, you need that. You need a OSD.
Yeah.
My buddy, I flew with him, and you know, I was like mid-ranging with him, you know, and he's like, I'm gonna show off. So he's like, see that ridge way over there? And we're like, okay. So he flies it to like the base, and he's like, okay. So he comes back and he flies out again, and he went all the way to the top, and we watched in the goggles, 99%. And as soon as he freaking turns around, all slow and shit, boom, 9%. Boom, just quad.
That's why you have to turn around quick. I'll say that. If you're that far out, you gotta, you know, spin it around to where it's, you know, not pointing at you. You know, it's you want it to be.
That's what I said. He's completely yawed around, and you know, he's running a horizontal antenna, so he just put the frame right in between himself. And
that's probably my favorite thing about this is when you're going away from you, you know, the frame is in the way.
Right.
So the frame's also in the way. You know, so if you do get RSSI warnings, you just turn around. You turn around and you got complete, you know, open.
Yeah.
I was wondering why you had that like that.
I was wondering that as well, and that is damn good idea.
I saw somebody else do a post with that same canopy, and I'm like, you son of a bitch, you stole Chris's canopy. He's like,
no, that is not a Chris Teal original. That's multi-copter builders all the way. You guys, that's like a one of a kind frame. Nobody, you know, like I think the DRL Racer is probably the closest thing, you know, because it has the GoPro sitting below the FPV cam.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's the deal with that?
How does that feel?
Oh man, it feels like nothing you've flown.
It's different.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. The footage is different. The controlling is different, but not too much to where like it's unmanageable. It's like manageable enough to where it just it like coats along the ground rather than it's weird. It doesn't feel like anything. Yeah, it's.
Do you get props in view pretty bad or what?
Nope, not at all.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, Richard's been designing frames for 3, 4, 5 years, I think, and he's done like, multiple different frame designs, and he's got the magic winning number for sure.
That's like the remix frame. That's my biggest beef with that is you can see the prop nuts in the freaking footage if you're using Super View.
Well, I don't use Super View. I think it's unnecessary for FPV stuff.
Yeah, makes it look fast.
Exactly.
I love Super View, but I have one problem. You have to get like this freaking close to something in order for it to look up close. Otherwise, it looks 20 feet away. And,
you know, I know, like, I think probably most pilots use Super View, but I stopped using it a while ago, and it almost matches the dimensions of the rest of my footage. If I'm using B-roll or something, it doesn't look so different.
Yeah.
Right.
So what do you use, wide or linear?
I use wide.
Oh, okay.
Wide on the quad, and then if I'm using my GoPro for B-roll or whatever, like my Hero 5, I'll shoot that in linear.
Oh, okay. Pro tip.
Yeah, pro tip. Yeah, I don't know if it's pro tip. It's what I like. You know, I think that's why FPV is so cool. Everybody does it just a little bit different. You know, I searched the Ladrib contest hashtag the other day on Instagram, and it's cool. Like, there's so many different kinds of pilots and so many different kinds of edits. Like, it's different, way different. You know.
Yeah, man, I didn't even bother with that. I haven't flown anywhere cool in a while, so.
Honestly, I think it's just cool it gets people going, you know, it gets people like, oh man, like there's a lot of badass entries, like a lot, but you know, I'm gonna do what I know how to do, you know, and you also have to think, I think a lot of people didn't follow the directions, in my opinion. A lot of people are doing these hard cuts and, you know, different locations, and you got to think, whose contest is this? Drib. Does he do that with his edits? No, he does long, smooth, flowy lines, one spot, and he picks the best pack, and that's what I'm after, is a 60-second in the flow, you know, and I really think that's going to shine.
I gotta grab another beer. When I get back, I'll do the pick.
Do it.
All right.
No, I totally agree with you, Chris. That's his style. That's what he's looking for, you know.
Absolutely, you know.
So which one of you guys entered? Anybody?
Yeah, Flipside did, and I've been practicing. I'm not gonna enter until I have to, and I can sit on a piece of footage. I got a couple, but I got a smudge on this one, or like I didn't pull out, you know, in time. So like,
yeah, you always.
I know.
Very important.
Yeah, I really want to, you know, put my best video forward, you know.
See, I'm there with you, man. I still, everybody.
Dude, your spot was sick. I really liked that spot you had.
But I'm over here like, oh, look at that bobble. Oh man, look, I didn't do that spin smooth enough.
But that's
like,
part of this is it's you know, building your skill, you know, like you're like, okay, now it's just not flying for me. Like I'm doing something. Like I gotta actually
look at Drew's skill level when he won that contest in the first place.
Yeah,
so
I can fly like that.
Here's another argument: is everyone is like, I'm trying to do the super ultra perfect cut, and now you guys are making the argument of fly like his style. Well, what if he's not even? I mean, who knows? It could all be enthusiasm, just like Team Wiener, right? Go dog.
Well, you know, exactly. That's why I said it's all, you know, my opinion. I probably wouldn't have even thought about, you know, doing that unless I hadn't watched Peter McKinnon did kind of this B-roll challenge video, and I watched him kind of go over the people's footage and just kind of critique it. And his biggest complaint was that a lot of people didn't follow directions, you know. And I think that's key. I
think I watched that video right before I did my Hot Dog FPV strap giveaway video. With the camera and doing your own transitions and shit.
Yep.
I had a guy just comment on that the drip contest to post, and he was like, "Man, I love that, but I would never enter." And I'm like, "Why?" I'm like, I've seen many videos that are well better than mine, and I said it doesn't matter. You do it for you. You do it to have fun. You do it to be part of the community, you know, and you might shine a little bit, man. Somebody up there is going to watch your video.
Yeah, exactly. It's not about winning the contest. It's about getting, you know, recognized, and that's in my opinion. I just want Drew to watch my the 15th.
Even if it's for a minute.
Yeah, I just want him to see like, oh, there's Westside, because I remember when I got on the Road Ride Spotlight, he like stumbled with my name, and I want him to say it right.
Right.
That's all I want. I want him to say my name right, and we'll be good.
I gotta get my ass out to Detroit one day, because I talk to Ordo once in a while, but like I keep thinking like, oh man, I want to give Drew just this like long awkward hug, like, like freak him out.
Yeah,
like just get it in there.
like you smell good.
Yeah, you know, it's just about having fun, and you know, like, of course, you know, we want the people we look up to see what we're doing, you know, because we're trying really hard to, you know, emulate what they're doing, you know. It's
right.
Rob, yeah.
So yeah, cheers to anybody entering that contest. I hope we all win.
Right.
Cheers. I don't know. Maybe I'll throw something together. If he's doing it till the 15th, then maybe I'll take some clips from this.
Dude, go out and like like seriously. Even if it's an open field, I seriously think an open field could win if it's the right flow.
You gotta play with the ground if you're in a big open field. You gotta do some low.
We'll try that out. You know, like do some reverse flying, bro. Like that always gets my juices going. You know, like like try to float backwards off the ground under an obstacle. You were doing it with that dude when you went through that tiny little gap.
Oh my god,
that was crazy,
dude. I totally shit my pants on that one.
And at that point, you need to calm yourself and say, okay, keep flowing, keep flowing, you know, and just keep in the routine. You know, like think of it like a figure skater or some shit, you know.
Well, that's just it. Like, look at figure skaters. They practice on a freaking ice hockey rink. Like,
exactly,
it's flat. There's nothing there.
Yeah,
and you basically got to dance on the ground, and you know, that's it. But keeping it low and giving
You know,
Well,
like
it's
work
something to
on
look at.
that Johnny
hard part.
FPV ground lock in. You know, where like Johnny he'll be like floating around and then he'll lock in like 6 inches above the ground and just go straight forward. You know, like I've been working on that lately.
Yeah.
I love hate them so much.
That's like from the start. Schizo, Johnny, and Drip have you know been my favorite styles. Just the way they float around trees, and it's you know fun to watch. You know, like I can't even watch steel videos anymore because it's just too erratic. And at first, I thought he was the shit.
He's an awesome pilot.
Yeah, he is.
He's it's like he drank like 6 cups of coffee.
Yep.
Like immediately before flying.
Totally. And he does some of the craziest shit ever.
Oh yeah.
But it's just hard, you know, like the more I stay in FPV, it's more, you know, spin off of like cinematography. You know, that's really like more of what I'm leaning towards, you know.
Yeah. Actually my friend Jay, I'm sure you guys seen the little Jay FPV. Like he's my buddy. He lives right up the road from me. He's the one that got me into all this. But I sent him over to your page, Chris, and he's into the same type of shit. He likes the nice smooth lines. He likes the cinematic type stuff. Me, I'm more like a mix between like Vic Lanning and Wild Willie.
Yep.
Like I like that.
And I totally trip like that sometimes for sure too. Like you know, it's
a lot of
different locations and exactly the mood, like what quads I got with me. But sometimes I love just like ripping it and you know doing some inverted jaw spins.
Oh my god!
So that needs to be like the new official name.
Real quick.
Sam has said Schizo's spatial awareness is
spatial.
Spatial.
Yeah. Is that how you spell spatial?
No, but
no. All right.
Spatial.
All right.
Is that like a handicapped Mexican? Spatial.
What were you gonna say, Kelly?
So we were just talking about steel.
My name is Jeff.
Oh, I'm on YouTube. I'm gonna pull one up real quick. So I pull like his last thing of why pilots don't post uncut videos, and I mean, it's exactly what you said. His piloting is like really.
It's unbelievable.
Well, but wait a minute. Let's back up for 1 second here. So the title of the video, what was the title of that video, right? Why pilots don't post uncut video.
No,
so you're going to...
Wait.
Okay, read the title, please. Please do.
Why don't pro FPV pilots ever post uncut videos?
It's definitely
So he's basically saying, why does everybody vlog and not post just a...
Well, but he does the same shit. My point though is, like, if you... But wait. You're clicking on that, expecting some kind of explanation, right? And
No,
it's just him. It's just a flight video.
It's just like a raw pack, yeah.
So he does these other videos where he talks about becoming like hitting the next level, right? Like taking your skills to the next level. Has anybody seen that video? It's literally 17 minutes of him saying that he's awesome because he uses his stuff.
Yeah.
And there's no explanation whatsoever as to how to improve your skill level.
Oh, yeah, total
Don't get me
clickbait.
wrong.
No, he's clickbait master for sure.
Oh
He's
yeah,
for sure clickbait master.
all right. No, I totally.
He's a masturbator for sure.
I totally agree with running the same setup all the time.
Right.
Yes, I agree with him.
I agree.
Yeah.
I don't know, but he also says something about racing with his freestyle quad, and I'm faster with my racers than I am with my freestyle quad on a track because I know how to fly my light quads.
I race with freestyle quads.
If you spent 3-4 months on a lightweight rig, you would be faster on that than you would with your freestyle quad.
Well, but I do it because it's not like my main thing, you know. And
Right. But that's just physics. That's not, you know. If you're going to build a racer, you're going to build an underslung, lightweight, you know.
It's aliens, is what it is.
So I'm working with the alien technology right now.
Yeah, right.
All right, I'm going to do my pick here.
Do it.
Well, you better, because the show's almost over now.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Wait,
Ready?
hang on. 5 more minutes. Let me sign up for it real quick.
No. No. Nope, you're done. Bye.
86.
All right, ready and go. Go.
Did you get the right YouTube link this time?
Yeah, but it's not working now. The F.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Right.
Hey, it's a QDL.
Oh, I got it. All right.
QDL.
And we have Ethan DeGroot is the winner.
Good job, Ethan.
Yeah.
Congrats, Mr. DeGroot.
He won something. So how does he collect his prize?
All right. I don't know. Ethan, if anyone knows him, shoot him a message. I don't know. I don't have him on Facebook, but he has to make an account on HotDogFPV, and I think. How did it work with you, Derek? Did they give a credit or something, or?
So the winner makes an account at HotDog with their email address and their shipping address, and that's it. They pick whatever they want, and just let Stephanie know who the winner is, and that's pretty much it. They can usually pick whatever they want, standard designs, the spiel.
I found him on Facebook. I'll send him a message for you right now.
All right, cool. Yeah, his comment was, "What's the flight song?" And I think it was Biggie. I forget. Well, all right, cool. You got that, Chris?
Sent.
All right, cool. Thanks.
Yep.
Engage.
Sweet.
So the Kellermans, you guys got anybody you want to shout out since you're here?
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to my sub base and hers and family and all that, and the people that support us,
How do we find you on the interwebs?
On the interwebs?
Yes, specifically, just that one.
Mrs. K would be...
I post all my videos on YouTube. I'm on Facebook, but it's just to talk within the community. I don't really post much there, but that's pretty much it.
Find me everywhere. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm on YouTube mostly. Insta a little bit.
Which side?
Yeah, Facebook.
Which
so
is like one of the dopest names I've ever heard.
Dude, I'm surprised that nobody's taking it.
We still need to do a side-by-side collab.
Dude, we got to meet somewhere. D-Town. I still have to dive a building that's over, 5-6 stories tall.
Where are you guys located anyway?
The Springs, Colorado Springs.
Oh, okay. So you're
About an hour south of
Denver. 5 hours for me, yeah.
Yeah.
I've spent many a drunken night there.
Yeah, it's a good
from
place.
Laramie?
Yeah, I went to school out in Laramie, Wyoming, so that was our go-to.
Yeah, you said you went to Wildtech, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
Yep.
Yep.
Definitely.
Like the good old days.
Well, if you guys make it out this way and, get a chance to come bug us, bug Chris. And Chris, we definitely do a collab, man. I'm down. We need to figure something out.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see.
He'd be in Denver.
I want to go to you. Because you have cooler stuff to fucking fly. Yeah, you have way cooler stuff.
No, I got, like Zach Soska and Sean Krantz. They're dudes out and call, I think Sean's in Breckenridge and I think Zach's closer to Denver, but they definitely know some mid-range spots to rip, and they're beasts.
Cool.
Both of them have more balls than I do. They rip closer to the ground than I do a lot of the time. I like getting my shit back. Zach, he lost the quad for a while, up on a mountain. And Bryce helped him get it back. That dude's crazy. And now he's got a 6, GoPro 6. So all his footage, he'll go about to do a dive, and then he'll cut it to 20%, and then he'll cut back into it, and he's 2 feet off the ground, a mile out.
No, I'm good.
Skywook. If you guys want to see some badass mid-range, Skywook FPV.
All right. We'll definitely check them out.
Funny name, right?
If
you're from Colorado, you know what a Wook is.
Yeah. There's a few of them walking around here.
Oh, yeah.
You mean with the dreads?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, the shitlocks.
Joe, I want to add you to the group just so you can see this. There's a legitimate Facebook group with 50,000 people in it that basically just play off this whole like Wook theory. It's called Colorado Big Game Trophy Wook Hunters.
Oh,
They
man.
like they got hats, like you know,
I'll have a field day in there.
oh,
Yeah, you would.
bro.
Yeah, you would.
Oh yeah.
It's good times.
That's
Yeah.
fun stuff.
But
I'll
yeah.
behave for a little while. No promises though.
They're pretty cool.
You guys got anything you want to mention before we hit the button?
Thank you guys for having us on the
Yeah,
show.
for
We
sure.
really appreciate it.
That was awesome.
Yeah, we can do it again soon. I definitely
Absolutely.
enjoyed this. Actually managed to get a sitter, so it worked out.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, otherwise
Oh,
it'd
we
be.
didn't kill your date night, did we?
Oh no.
Oh, all right.
What are you talking
All right.
about? This is the perfect date night.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
The
Yeah.
FPV couple.
I
That's how
got
we
a
do it.
sitter. Like, this is
True.
perfect.
True.
It was definitely cool hanging out with you guys. Thanks for having us. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no.
Of course,
Yeah,
of course.
definitely.
You guys are definitely prominent members of the FPV community and
Yeah, no,
the
both of you guys.
hot
both of
dog
you guys
group,
been
and we
very
love
active.
you guys.
We love
You
hot
guys
dogs.
are always on.
Yeah.
You guys are always on the streams with us, and
Always
Yeah.
repping the wieners. That's how we
Yep.
roll.
if anybody watching, feels like they want to join in sometime, just hit one of us up, and
Yes.
probably make that happen.
Send in your audition videos.
So
Yeah.
each guest
And-
can nominate the next guest.
There you go.
And
Well,
let me just remind everybody that Hot Dog FPV is open-ended sponsorship entry videos. Just if you want to be part of the team, and put in an entry video if you haven't.
Yep. Always accepting applications. Cool.
Do it up.
All right.
All right,
guys.
on everybody.
All right.
Yeah. I
Thanks
think
for
we're
joining.
gonna-
Until next time, hot dogs out.
Peace.
Night.
Later.